Welcome to the Film Bros Podcast.
Yeah, that was good.
Right?
That was pretty clean.
All right.
Welcome to the Film Bros Podcast.
You're going to start it when I started it, though, right?
Of course. Maybe. We'll see.
All right.
It's episode 8.
All right. 8.
We are being children today.
Yep. I like to say really quick, I'm a little feeling under the weather. But in the Christmas spirit of seeing the 2 movies that we saw, I'm in the Christmas spirit.
If you're just listening, he's wearing an ugly sweater with a Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, yeah, and you can put your beers in these little cup holders.
Yeah. So DJ has gonorrhea, so in the meantime, we're going to talk about Home Sweet Home Alone. Is that what it's called?
Can we not talk about that first?
No, we're going to talk about that one first. Because we also watched Clifford. And if you're wondering why a 24-year-old and a 23-year-old man watch these movies, it's because we have a podcast. You know, we need things to talk about. We're the Film Bros. We got to talk about as many films as we can.
Yeah.
So we watched both of them sober, I would add. We had to give it a fair shot. And we're going to talk about Home Sweet Home Alone first. DJ didn't want to watch it. Why you got that little face on?
I didn't want to watch them. You didn't want to watch them. I think I more did not want to watch them than you did.
I really didn't want to watch Clifford because I thought Home Sweet Home Alone was going to be like definitively bad.
Laughably
bad. And Clifford we'll get to, but that's why I was more excited to watch Home Sweet Home Alone. Because I thought there'd be things to talk about. Now, I like the first 2 Home Alones a lot. I think they're a very fun time.
You didn't see the third one?
No, why would I?
Okay. Third one was...
Doesn't he start like World War III or something?
What?
I heard the plot of one of the sequel. I'm not even playing on this one. I heard the plot of Home Alone 3 or 4, one of them. The kid's pretty much about to start like a Cold War or something. That's part of the plot.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
That could be the case for 4.
I could be false advertising for these films. I don't know.
There was a 4th one. I didn't see it.
I know, because it was straight to DVD, which is pretty much what this is, straight to streaming.
Yeah.
So we watched this one.
Oh.
And it's pretty good, I would say. Really good.
Yeah?
It kind of redefines what a remake can be, I think. There's a lot of really deep connections to the first one that I really like. Like how in this one, what was really smart about Home Sweet Home Alone is the way they acknowledge it is a remake.
Right. Because
they have this really good line where they're watching a remake of the Filthy Animal line, whatever that was. I don't know my film references. You know, I just watch Home Sweet Home Alone, so I don't know
what you think is great.
I didn't say great. I said pretty good.
Pretty good?
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
And they're watching the film, and they say, wow, why do they even make remakes? They're never as good as the original. I was like, wow, you know what? This is a really good point that they're making. And thematically, I think it works.
Okay.
I like how there's background to the villains, to the ones breaking in to the house in this movie.
Yeah.
They have deep... You really feel bad for the villains, which I didn't expect.
Yeah.
Give you some history. They tell you in film school, if you want to have a good villain, you need to give them empathetic qualities.
I'm familiar.
You gotta know where they're coming from. So I respect that about this one.
Okay.
I also like how the kid is an angel in this movie. He's a saint.
Yep.
It's the patron saint of being a fucking asshole, I'll tell you that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's sucks. Kid not great. What do you think, DJ? Because for me, it's like an 8 out of 10, I would say.
When we started this, I didn't know we were going to be talking bullshit out of our asshole.
I'm not talking bullshit.
I didn't know we were going to be talking bullshit out of our asshole. Because we know damn well.
It's really good.
We both know damn well that this movie was absolutely shit.
It's one of the best I've seen all year.
This movie was terrible. It was fucking terrible. And we had a debate, which I'm still open to discuss on the podcast, on how we would rate this. Do we rate it according to its movie, rating system? Do we rate it and review it as a children's movie? You can't. It's shit either way, whichever one you do. Mm-hmm. It's a shitty children's movie, and it's a shitty movie. It's a more shittier movie than it is a children's movie. You like the villains?
Yeah, they're great.
You're terribly, terribly wrong.
They're so good.
You're terribly wrong. Mm-hmm. These two idiots.
Bums.
They're fucking idiots. The movie is called Home Alone.
No, it's called Home Sweet Home Alone.
Home Sweet Home Alone.
Home Sweet Home Alone. Get off the phone.
Get off the phone. Post Malone. Give me the phone. Right? It's called that shit. But you don't get to Home Alone till about 40 minutes into the movie because these idiots. We get, what was it? A 3 to 5 minute slow-mo montage of them climbing a wall and failing.
I forgot about that.
No, I didn't forget about it.
It was good.
Get the fuck out of here, Chase.
Really good.
No. This about a doll. Bro, I can't even get started.
China's won.
The ending. What?
China's gonna bomb the fuck out of us because there's no getting around how dumb this country's become. This is our entertainment now.
What does China have to deal with this?
They're watching Home Sweet Home Alone. They're like, oh, the Americans, they're fucking done. We have nothing to worry about. This is what they're watching?
No, I'm sure we're good. There's some Asians in there.
Is there? You're thinking of Clifford.
No, the Asian mom.
Oh, yeah.
Who teaches her son Spanish.
Right. Does that make sense?
Hey, married to a white man, Asian woman, teaching Spanish to her dominantly Asian son.
And she'll be spared when China bombs us. That being said, there is one really good scene in this movie. It's 5 seconds long. They got someone who resembles my grandfather to play a guy in a retirement home. Oh. And it says, they're trash. They stink.
They're ringing the bells.
Yeah, and he delivered the line very well. He was genuinely funny. I laughed because I would love to work with that actor. I would cast him and have him repeat the same exact lines. I wouldn't change a damn thing about that scene.
Chase, when are you going to rate this movie?
Everything else is an abomination to humanity.
There we go.
It's very bad. It's one of the worst movies. I would borderline say it's one of the worst movies I've seen in a very long time.
The movie was terrible.
It's very bad.
I remember saying to myself and to Chase, if I see this nigga put on this VR headset and he acts like he wholeheartedly believes he's in that reality, I'm gonna have a fit. Sure enough, he did it, and I got up. I said, I have to use the restroom. Don't pause it.
But
it's terribly written.
But you did stand right there because I was like, DJ, you gotta see how this plays out.
So I gave it a shot.
You gotta know.
And I wish I would have used the bathroom to skip it.
I don't. I'm so glad I saw that.
The ending baffled me.
We're jumping all over the place.
You want us to go from start to finish? You want to go from start to finish? Let's start at the beginning.
Let's start at the end.
This asshole fucking kid, bro. Home Alone. We're following the kid. He's supposed to be cool. He's supposed to be funny. Kevin was fucking, he felt bad for him.
Yeah, he was getting bullied.
And the children are like 40. He's the only one that stands out. He's cool. Like, he's getting bullied and shit. This asshole fucking... I'm about to say some mean shit. He's an asshole.
What's the mean shit?
What's
the meaner version?
He's an asshole.
You gotta say it now. You can't tease the audience.
Listen. No, I'm not gonna say it. But he's an asshole who eats a little too much.
Wow.
Bro, I hated him.
That's so mean.
I hated him.
It's unbelievable.
That was like the most PGest way I could put it.
Okay.
It was kind of, don't even worry about that. But he's an asshole in here. Like, he's going up to his mom, like, Mom! First off, he calls her mom by her full fucking name.
And we both said,
if I ever called my mom by her full name,
there would be no podcast.
I would not be here. Like, there's absolutely no way. And then she says his full name back, and then she's like, "You're not getting McDonald's." And then the father, the dude, the burglar in the movie's like, "Oh, that was a McSmack."
Was it McSmack?
McSmack, who gives a fuck?
It was something.
Mix something. I don't fucking know.
And it was hilarious.
Well, he was hilarious, or that was hilarious?
That was hilarious because I couldn't believe I was wasting my precious time on this earth watching Home Sweet Home Alone.
It was just like, it was terrible. They get a doll. That's the opening. Like, I off rip, like, all right, fuck this kid. Like, I hope he's not the one who's left home alone. Actually, I hope he is the one left home alone. And I hope the burglars win. I've never rooted for the burglars. Mm-hmm. I was like, I hope they go in with some evil intentions. And then it's about this doll whose face is upside down, who you could sell this shit on eBay for $200,000, and this gives the villains the backstory, the burglars the backstory, or their motive, because they're about to sell their house. They don't want to tell their children or their family, so they reach out to Kenan Thompson and they're like, "Yo, we trying to sell the house, but don't tell them." And they can't sell the house, but they can sell this doll that someone took. I forgot all about that. No one even fucking took it, right?
Bro, that's what I was waiting for. I was like, "Oh shit, is there some in-law rivalry going on? Was there some Dune at work here, where the rich people took the rich doll, and there was gonna be a fight?" Or I also thought, "Oh, the realtor took the doll. He overheard it, and he's a greedy man. And he took it."
She was chilling in the room.
The kid that's been stealing shit just like happened to take that doll. It's original. The traps started off where the thing that makes Home Alone funny is this kid is pretty much a serial killer. He's like a terrorist to these fucking burglars in the first two movies.
Yeah.
There's all this super violent stuff for a PG movie. It's awesome. It's a great time. Mm. And then at first, in this one, they're like throwing soda bottles with Mentos.
His fucking one-liners were terrible.
Terrible. Yeah, we're getting there.
Why do you have so much? Why do you have so many sodas? My mother buys them in bulk, saves the price.
That's a good line. And he's throwing the sodas at this girl, and she's like dodging them and stuff. And I was like, this needs to get a little more violent. This is not Home Alone. I thought it was the Disney version at first, which it is. Mm. But then it got violent, Then he's lighting them on fire.
Yeah.
He's throwing sugar with a catapult at the dude's ball sack.
Okay.
The treadmill with the weights.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He's throwing weights on the treadmill.
The darts with the Tic Tacs.
That's what it was. That's why they were sticking to her. See, that's painful.
You didn't know that they were Tic Tacs?
I couldn't tell because the CGI was terrible.
Oh, yeah, there was Tic Tacs in them.
You mean tax. A Tic Tac is the thing you eat. The minty.
That's what I said.
No, but there wasn't Tic Tacs in them.
No, I said tax.
You said Tic Tacs.
No, I didn't.
The proof will be in the edit. You'll look back.
Tax.
Yeah. Regardless, I really like this movie. Really good.
Chase.
Did you like this more than Dune?
No.
Really?
I don't even know why I fucking answered that. Of course not.
Really?
And you didn't. I know you didn't.
It's very good.
What's good? Not the fucking movie.
This year is very heavily competitive with the Academy Awards.
I don't know what you're doing right now, but I thought we were reviewing the movie.
The transitions are very good in this movie. There's one I was like, whoa.
Where?
There's
Give me an example.
I forget, but
you forget the one transition.
He was drawing on the board. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And your boy was sitting here. He was like, yeah, that was a good transition.
The lame-ass crossfade? The fucking crossfades?
It was good. It was very good.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take over for a quick second. I'm getting to the ending because it absolutely fucking baffled me.
Yeah, it's 1 year later. I've never seen a movie do that.
1 year later, bro. 1 year later, these niggas are eating at the table
together.
That's like
they're breaking bread.
That's like if we robbed our next door neighbors. We do not we see them from time to time. Well, I don't know them. And we run into them. And we straight up rob their ass. Because we're looking for a Snickers. They have a particular type of Snickers. And we trying to get that shit. And we find out that they don't got the Snickers. Snickers was in Adam's room. And we fucking messed the whole place up. And 1 year later, Christmas time, hey, let's have dinner together. No cops, just, it's fine.
Makes sense.
They were eating dinner together.
Mm-hmm.
They were eating dinner together. Mm-hmm. The mom comes home. The mom comes, hugs him, shows up to the dinner, and says, you know, it is what it is.
It's water under the bridge.
That was all right. Go ahead. You can say I'm done. You can say whatever you got to say left.
Well, I'm curious to see where the franchise goes from here, because I think it'd be.
Why are you doing this?
I'm from the position where I think Home Alone 6 is going to be awesome, because they're going to make it take place on Epstein's Island, and they're going to have the kids actually escaping. Now that will be crazy. And it'll end 1 year later because we'll see what happened in Epstein's jail cell. It wasn't Hillary or one of these other people that put a hit on him and got him. It was the kid from Home Alone because he was on Epstein's Island.
Okay.
You're telling me you don't want to see that movie? And in order to get to that movie, we have to support good filmmaking like this.
Is it? No. Is it made on Disney Plus?
Yeah. You think that was going on in a theater? It's too good for a theater. Why are you upset?
Why are you not?
Because I've come to...
I know when you turn these cameras off, you're going to be like, I fucking hated it. You need to say it right now and state it on camera that you fucking hated it.
Alright, you want the truth?
The whole truth.
The whole truth?
I deserve it.
It's pretty good.
You thought it was pretty good?
It's very good.
Wholeheartedly.
It's a really good movie. It's got really good acting. There's a lot of stakes in this movie. You know, and there's a lot of things that really make sense. Like...
I can't tell if you're fucking with me and that... You're not fucking with... You're fucking with them.
For one, if you're getting on two separate planes, right? I would think usually the mother would go with the son. You know, like you would pair up with like the people you gave birth to. But this movie says, no, we're going to put a little twist on that. Of course he wouldn't get on the plane with his mom. That would make too much sense. Nah, he's got to go with Uncle Jimmy. And Uncle Jimmy's packing up the car. He's like, oh, yeah, everyone's here. The kid must have been on the first flight. Let's not coordinate before. Like, hey, everyone on this list is in group 1. Everyone on this list is in group 2. Because it'd make too much sense. I just feel like the future kids that are growing up right now are just going to be idiots. I don't think there's going to be a single interesting one of them. Is there going to be any interesting children coming out of this generation? Is there going to be one interesting kid? The entertainment's just not good anymore. You know? What were we getting as a kid? We were getting the real Home Alone as a kid. You know? He was actually like killing people. It was awesome. Now, we got this. Like, none of these kids are going to have a personality. And none of these kids are even going to give a fuck about Home Sweet Home Alone. Think any of these kids care? Think any of them care? No.
I think 5 years from now, kids are going to look back on Home Sweet Home Alone, Post Malone, Give Me the Phone. And they're not going to give a fuck. So I don't understand how I sit here next to you and it sounds like you slightly do.
Slightly do what?
Give a fuck.
I do. It's great. I want to see Home Alone get off Jeff's Island. I want to see this movie. That's why I'm so invested in the franchise.
I'm not buying into this bit anymore.
Yeah?
Yeah, no. There's no way.
Cinematography's really good.
I'm done.
Having
the fucking superimpose of their faces, which, you know what, I can't even knock it because they did that in the original, so I can't even knock it for those.
Having Buzz, the older bum ass brother, be a cop.
McAllister, yeah.
Yep, he's coming in.
That was cool.
Yeah.
He was it for a couple seconds. We didn't get Kevin. That's fine. I understand Disney can't have a prior meth cokehead.
Well, he's dead now, so
fixed himself.
You shouldn't say that about him.
He's dating Brenda Song. Why do you keep saying this man has passed away to the next life?
Didn't. I just want to see you want to.
I said the same thing yesterday.
I know. I forgot I made that joke yesterday.
It's like he died. I'm like, no. He's alive.
Can you imagine? That'd be nuts. He watches this movie, he's like, oh, I gotta end it. I don't care if I'm dating Brenda's song.
I can't laugh too hard. Please.
Why not? Why can't you?
I'll die. I have a cough attack.
We were at a restaurant last night, and I knew DJ had gonorrhea, and I was really trying to make him laugh so he could cough the gonorrhea around.
Ew.
And yeah, I had you laughing for a while for one part.
He had me laughing. He tried to get me to have a cough attack. I wasn't gonna have that shit.
Yeah, it didn't work. Maybe we'll get there soon.
I hope not.
The burglars are fucking morons in this movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
They think they hear an Alexa speaking. First of all, in what world can this kid not call anybody? He doesn't have a cell phone.
Right.
They say they don't have a landline.
Right.
There's no... The internet is blocked, apparently.
Yep.
How do you not get in contact? Every 10-year-old now... Here's the issue, right? This movie's made by people that think they know kids. Every 3-year-old has an iPhone 12 Pro Max right now. You know? Mm-hmm. This kid's got a phone. This spoiled fucking brat in this castle has a cell phone. Can we stop?
Apparently not.
He does.
Apparently not.
None of it makes sense. Except it all does make sense. This is... Disney took over 20th Century Fox, and they're starting to milk it already. And that's okay. I understand you want to make a Home Alone. That's fine. But one that's this bad... And I will say, the kid as an actor is a funny actor. You saw Jojo Rabbit? Mm-mm. You didn't see Jojo Rabbit? Mm-mm. Really?
It's on my list.
You're a big. I thought you were a big Taika guy.
I am. Ish. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the kid is the best friend of the main kid in Jojo Rabbit. Mm-hmm. And he's hilarious in it. It's a great character. Because he's likable. He's like the cutest little kid. Mm-hmm. You know, he's this little chubby little kid. You're like, oh, he's cute. In this one, he's fucking asshole.
He's not cute in here.
In this one, he's just a dick. For no reason. And I'm a dick. But you can't be the main kid in Home Alone and be an asshole. It's not on the kid actor, obviously. It's on the writers who don't have a single brain cell, apparently. Can you imagine us writing Home Sweet Home Alone?
We'd make it 10 times better than what the fuck they gave us.
I don't know. This is pretty good. I would give it an 8 out of 10.
Chase, fucking stop. Stop.
Very good.
Stop.
Same score I gave Dune because I'm not sure which one I like more.
I'm not giving a score if you keep it at 8 out of 10. I'm not giving a score.
Fine. 8.5.
I give it a... I give it a 4.
You actually give it a 4?
I give it a 4 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I give it a 4 out of 10 because if the kids want to watch it, let them watch it. It's a lot of farce comedy. That's the whole thing. It's farce comedy. Farce.
What are you, from the 1400s?
My acting classes kicked in. Farce comedy is when someone slips on a banana peel.
Right.
It's physical comedy.
Or when you're putting your husband over the wall and he farts in your face.
Farts in your face.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I could hear the kid. I can hear them doing that.
There's no kids watching this.
We're
the ones watching
it. We're the only ones. If there are kids watching it, which I'm sure there are, the holidays are coming around. It's a good Christmas movie, I think, to put on for the kids. There's a lot of farce in it. That whole slow-mo sequence, I can hear little boys and girls around the world dying laughing at that. And for that, that's his target audience. And I like to step back and be unbiased. I still think that there's way too much adult shit in the movie for a little kid to understand, like real estate and why the parents are selling a house. So that's why I'm like, what the hell? Who's their target audience? I don't know if it's for the people who grew up with the first Home Alones or for modern, like for kids now. You have real estate introduced, like fucking the kids aren't gonna fucking know what fuck real estate is. And they're going from house to house and it's this whole thing. But the forest comedy, when the Home Alone aspect of it kicks in, I see kids dying laughing. So if only for that, and because it's around Christmas, and because I know families gonna be putting this on the TV for their kids to watch, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10.
Really? I'm gonna give it a 1. If you put this on for your kids are gonna grow.
No.
If you play this for your kid, and he's 4 years old right now, your kid's gonna be one of these fucking idiots that he's gonna be 15, get a DUI, and he killed a family of 4 and their puppy in their fucking Honda Civic on the way to their fucking girlfriend's house.
Don't.
That's what's gonna happen if you make your kid watch Home Sweet Home Alone. So do us all a favor. Either put the kid down or take off the Disney Plus. That's where I stand on Home Sweet Home Alone. Does that make you happy? Is that what you wanted to hear?
Yeah. Heck.
But it's really good. It's really good.
No, I like to put your kid down. Like, get that whole fucking rant. That was good. Don't go back to it was really good.
Okay.
It's not fucking good.
I learned a lot about real estate while watching this, you know?
Which a kid is not going to give two shits about. They don't even know what the fuck that is.
Maybe in this day and age.
No.
They're on real estate TikTok already. Do you think any of these kids care about Home Sweet Home Alone?
I'm sure there's...
Find me one kid. Find me one kid. And then put him down. Don't let him invest this into his brain. Right?
4 out of 10.
Clifford the Big Red Dog is another movie we sat through. And DJ, you know, you got a red sweater on. You dressed in coordination with it.
Yeah, for Christmas, Home Sweet Home Alone, Post Malone, Give Me the Phone, and for Clifford, red.
Yeah.
This was the one I more did not want to watch.
Same.
At all.
So why did we watch it?
No, do not say same. Do not say same. Because when the movie came out, and the posters were showing in the theaters, every week we'd go, he'd look at me and be like, DJ, we watching? And I'm like, no, Chase, I don't want to watch it. And he's like, we're going to review it, bro. We're going to watch it. So do not give me that bullshit. Don't. And then come a week beforehand, I'm like, you know what? I could watch it. And he's like, I don't know if I want to watch it now.
I was not going to watch it. I was kind of fucking around with you. But then you said, you know what? I would watch Clifford.
Because you said it.
And that got me thinking, maybe I would also watch Clifford. And we said before we record the last podcast, if we say it on the podcast, we have to...
You have to see it.
We have to see it.
So we're going back and forth like, you know what? Nah, we don't got to watch it. Fuck that. We're not watching it. And I'm like, well, both of us, we're like, well, fuck. We said it on the last episode. So we got to watch it. Mm-hmm. So we watched it. For you guys.
And it's...
No, it's not something I'm sure you guys didn't want.
And this one's also great. It's really good. See, we were explaining the premise to your boy yesterday, Christian. He came to Miller's with us, and he was like, "Oh, do you guys like Clifford?" And we're debating, like, I mean, if you look at it from a kids' movie perspective, you know, maybe. And he was like, "Well, does Clifford talk?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's crazy. He starts speaking Spanish. They teach Clifford Spanish in this movie." And I was like, "Whoa, this is unique." You know,
Christian is a... I don't want to say gullible, but he'll believe you. He trusts his peoples.
Biggest mistake a human being can make.
After some time, though, which I don't know if you guys caught on to, he started realizing that we were bullshitting with him, but he just played along with it.
Sure.
But when I tell you he deadass believed you that Clifford wore a sombrero.
I forgot I said that part too. Because it happened. It's in the movie.
Clifford wears a sombrero. I went to him. I was like, "Yo, Clifford said nigga." That's an R rating. It's crazy. It's insane. They took, they ran with it. He believed about a quarter of it, but we managed to get us some sweet spots in there.
But we weren't lying. This movie's great.
Clifford says nigga in the movie when you watch it. I definitely recommend it.
It's his first bark.
It's a nigga.
It's a great movie.
It's right at the end too. As soon as he says it, the credits roll. Nigga, like cuts off midway through it.
The movie starts off and DJ got the first line of the movie right.
Oh no, I did.
Yeah.
I said, I swear to God, if he says, what was it? Hold on.
So to paint the picture, the movie starts off and it's like one of those little kid drawings.
This is a story.
Yes.
I was like, I swear to, because the music, the melodic music and the black and white half drawing, half real life music, like visuals kicked in. I was like, I swear to God, if he says this is a story, and midway through this, he says this is a story, and I fucking lost it. I was like, oh my God, such a predictable intro. But continue.
I mean, that was the intro. I was trying to. You were on a roll, and I wanted you to take it for a bit, but
I took for it.
We also acknowledge, why is there this obsession with British families in America now? For all these movies.
Yeah, what's going on?
What is amazing? I know they're better actors.
And you guys are taking shit from these American actors.
But it's
you
just
guys are killing it.
It's so random.
It's great, but in Brooklyn,
they're not in Brooklyn. They're in
Harlem. In Harlem?
Harlem. Made no sense.
Hey, maybe there's some British people living in Harlem, but like
even Home Sweet Home Alone,
so
they're just
random
in a random
for a movie.
castle.
Yeah, and they're like, we moved here 3 months ago.
Yeah. It's like, what did we do?
There's like 12 of them.
Didn't really make sense to me.
There's like 12 of those kids, and only 2 of them have a British accent. That's including the kid and the mom. Mm-hmm. Whatever. Pete Holmes is the fucking... Was he the father, the brother?
I think both. I think he played
fucking brother. He was.
Well, you learned about that in Clifford too.
No. Mm-hmm. Why is Clifford red?
That's what I always wondered as a kid. Because I think I liked Clifford as a kid.
I could.
Was it Clifford cartoons too, or was it just the books?
No, it's cartoon.
I definitely had a couple of the books. I don't know if I saw any of the cartoon. I don't know.
Now that I think about it, I said that out loud, and you did say that. At first, being wholeheartedly honest, I didn't like the fact that we don't know why he's red. But now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm kind of happy that we don't know why he's red.
You don't want Clifford origins?
No. What, he fucking fell in a swamp? I think it'd just be too stupid. Mm-hmm. I think it'd just be left... I think it's random that he's with a whole bunch of golden retrievers, and he's just the one random fucking red dog. Mm-hmm. But, I can actually deal without it. I can deal without it.
Okay. Yeah, he's big in this movie. He's a pretty big dog.
How does he get big?
She makes a wish to this pedophile that's stalking her. And she's like, I wish you could... What? Did she say, I wish you could be big and be here forever or something?
I wish... It was something about his spirit. I wish that your spirit was big.
And then there's this creep sitting outside. He's like, whoo! And he does this little thing. He does his little... It's magic.
That's from her tear.
No, but he's still standing outside. He's like...
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Because we had to rewatch that part because we were debating if we should even continue watching this movie.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh shit, we missed the part how he got big, so we had to rewind it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happened.
Okay. All right. Yeah. The pedophile. That was a sweet man.
That's how they usually
come off.
Come off.
He seems sweet.
This movie's crazy because they also have, like, the police hunting down Clifford.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you think they're going to put this dog down in this movie? Is it going to be one of these movies? Is their point? They pretty much put Clifford at gunpoint. They stick him. They try and sedate him.
Yeah.
Put him down.
Oh, hold on. Let's run through it like we do with a Home Sweet Home Alone. Post Malone, give me the phone. Clifford gets taken away. Mm-hmm. Not Clifford. Clifford's family gets taken away. Opening with a pretty fucked up opening.
Yeah, that shit was sad. It's a cute little CGI dog.
What did you think of the CGI of the dog?
I mean, it's bad.
It's an actual little dog.
It's bad. It's.
I thought it was all right.
I don't care. He looked better when he was bigger, probably.
Yeah.
But when he's small, he's like waving. I'm like, what are we doing?
So his family gets taken away. He stumbles down the stairs. Mm-hmm. He's running through to Harlem.
Yeah. And he's found by the pedophile.
By the pedophile.
And Food Stamp goes to visit the pedophile. This movie has a girl on scholarship, and the bullies at the school call her Food Stamp.
That shit is fucked up.
The bullies now. See, this is what Clifford understands that Home Sweet Home Alone does not. The bullies now are so advanced at what they're doing. They're so fucking mean that the Home Sweet Home Alone people, they don't get it. They don't get what these kids are going through. They don't give a shit about Home Sweet Home Alone. The kids that are 3 years old watching Clifford are being called Food Stamp by their peers. This country's done.
Then you got fucking Jojo Rabbit over here going to kids' toys donations. Mm-hmm. Saying, give me a shopping cart, you fucking asshole. Mm-hmm. It's going to some kids that need it.
Lives in a fucking mansion.
Whatever. That was last review. So, But no, yeah, that shit's crazy. They call it Food Stamp. That's multiple fucked times. Up.
We genuinely laughed at that because we're like, this can't be real.
Like, sitting down in the writings room, it's like, okay, let me come up with a new and inventive way for these friends to bully this one girl. Food Stamp.
So mean-spirited.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah. So she's getting bullied. Seeing the tragedy. The mom is British. They both have British accents, but her brother does not.
Yeah, make that make sense.
They did. And they were like, well, when she went to London, I was here in America. And so
I think she was living there since she was like 2.
Oh yeah, and then he moved to America.
They got born. He got birthed when they were over stateside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Still doesn't make sense to me, but sure.
He was born in the States.
Yeah, but he's still raised by Brits.
Yeah, in schools where they teach you
to be called Food Stamp.
That's so fucked up, dude.
It is.
But
yeah.
So he
but we couldn't stop laughing at it.
It's just so like I've never heard.
I think part of it is because you wouldn't expect to hear it in Clifford the Big Red Dog. You know.
Yeah,
like that's some bully shit that they put in like 21 Jump Street, probably. Yeah. You know,
like Food Stamp. Yeah, you're right.
It's literally like, oh, this is raunchy.
Like kids are gonna watch this Paramount Plus Clifford movie. And they're gonna go. They thank them for this. They're gonna go back to their school and they'll be like, "Hey, are you on food stamps?" It's like, I don't know what that is. They're gonna go back to the mom.
The 5-year-olds are gonna dap each other up. Damn, I was hoping you would get dap. Oh. There we go. Wow, that was Jesus. I might have to edit that shit out, huh? Jesus.
Who the fuck daps up like this?
I was on camera.
No, dap up is like.
What am I gonna dap up the mic?
No, you go like this. It's the gesture.
But I was leaving it open for you. I was leaving it open.
Chase, god damn.
I was leaving it open for you.
Is that another sign that I don't know? Because you're just doing this.
I'll get the job.
Like, give me your hand.
Just like how I dapped up Mickey Mouse, like how I told you.
If I'm going for a dap, I'm like, yo, what's good, bro? Look, and you automatically knew. But if I do this, yeah, I'm going for a dap up. What is this?
I'm leaving it here. Do we have to go through our cultures? I don't know.
I think so.
In the frat, you would just like go up to somebody and be like, if you want to, you know?
I'm gonna go. All right, I'm gonna go up to my pop.
Was Clifford big enough in this movie?
Do this shit like that. Me up, pop. Was Clifford what?
Big enough in this movie?
I think so. I think he was huge.
I think he should have been bigger.
Bigger than what he was?
I want to see Clifford versus Kong versus Godzilla. And then I'll go see a 4D movie.
Clifford's gonna get stomped on.
That's how Clifford gets put down.
Clifford the
by
big
Godzilla's
red
foot.
fucking stomped. And then he's gonna roar. It's fucking terrible.
They have like Man of Steel music behind them.
Superman shows up. What the fuck?
Superman versus Clifford.
Fuck it. Put Halo in there.
That'd be sweet.
What is going on?
Halo, the new show just got announced. It is a Paramount Plus show. Clifford is on Paramount Plus. You get what I'm putting down?
I hate that you connected both of them.
You're on. I was kidding about the Godzilla vs. Kong thing, but Halo with Clifford could be crazy.
We are slowly transitioning to crossovers.
What is your ideal crossover with Clifford? Like
The Rugrats.
Really? There's nothing else? Rugrats is also on Paramount Plus.
Jesus.
Because they announced that shitty looking show, I remember. People were getting upset. And I'm like, you're 27 years old. Why are you upset about Rugrats now? You got nothing else to do?
You have an ideal crossover with Clifford?
Yeah.
Like a realistic one?
Of course.
Like, you're not going to say some dumb shit like Jigsaw, right?
No.
Alright.
That's
okay.
fucked up.
Okay, cool. All right.
I think Clifford would be awesome in Saving Private Ryan, though. That shit would be crazy. Can you imagine what America would do if there was a real Clifford? How they'd militarize him? It would be nuts.
Oh,
he's not going to be a pet. He's going to be a narc. They're going to teach him to sniff out weed and shit. He's not going to be a pet.
You can't hide him. Someone's going to shoot him.
They probably would. And then he just shoots back because he has fucking Gatling guns on his side. Because he went through the Marines.
Speaks his first words. Mm-hmm. Nigga. I'm telling you, bro. Clifford's a gangster. He's straight throwing up fucking gang signs, bro.
Clifford 2 is going to be insane. Is he going to be in No Way Home?
Chase, what are we
Everyone's going to be in No Way Home.
This is what these movies do to us. What do we do?
What are we going to talk about? What are we going to genuinely talk about with Clifford? Do you want to have a serious conversation about it? What are we going to do? What is there to say? We watched a children's movie. This shit's probably rated G. I didn't even know they still did that. What do you want to do? Nah, it's got to be PG-13 because they're calling girls food stamp. That shit can't be in a G movie. What do they want? What do they want from us?
You're right. Yeah.
I give Clifford a 3. It's better than Home Sweet Home Alone. I'll tell you that. I'm not going to give it a 6 and say it's good for a kid's movie. I'm fucking 24, about to be 25 in like 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
What do you want me to say?
Alright, my fault.
Not my favorite of the year. I like some a bit more.
I'm sorry. My fault. This one's difficult for me.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's a good kid's movie.
But are you a kid?
No.
Do you have kids? Not judging if you do.
No.
And I don't know.
No.
All right.
Hell no. Don't have kids. Am not a kid. Grown-ass man. Watching Clifford. But it's a good kid's movie. Can I give it 2 I have to give it 1 overall rating. It's a good kid's movie.
We stick with 1.
It's alright, I'll justify it and you guys will know what I mean. It is a good kid's movie. I can step back and say that it's a great kids movie. I could see the family actually watching this movie and enjoying it. It has some nice little funny moments. It's very cheesy, very corny, but it's fine. Like, it's a good kids movie. It has some really nice dramatic moments. That part when she's saying bye to Clifford, it's really sad, disheartening.
Yeah.
For the kids.
Uh-huh.
I didn't cry.
Of course not.
And the villain is laughable. As a grown-ass man, I didn't fucks with this movie. I wouldn't watch it again. It's definitely a one-time deal, and I don't know why we watched it. I still stick to it. I didn't want to watch it. But as a kid's movie, it's a good kid's movie. Overall, a 4.
Really?
No.
Yeah? You gave Home Sweet Home Alone a 4.
Well,
You're locked in.
no, I could change this one.
Oh, yeah?
I can change this one. I was gonna change Home Sweet Home Alone.
I'll give you permission.
To change it?
Because it's 3 points higher than it should be.
Home Sweet Home Alone gets a 2.
Really?
Clifford gets
That high? That's crazy. What?
Home Sweet Home Alone. I fucking hated it. But it's a good kids.
No, it's not. Home Sweet Home Alone's not a good kids movie. The kids don't give a shit about it. You know I'm right.
I'm gonna give Home Sweet Home Alone. I'm gonna give it a 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 1.
Might be a little too high still, but it's
Nah,
okay.
I'm gonna what did you give it?
A 1. I don't know if we count zeros on this channel.
Cause like
We're gonna stick to 1. You get 1 point because you made something.
Home Sweet Home Alone, my rating 1, kids rating 4. Clifford's
No.
I
No
can't.
No 2 ratings. You stick with your fucking guns.
That's why I gave it the 4. But minus the kid shit, the shit is terrible. It's
All
a 1.
right, then it's a 1.
All right, I'll rate it like that. Home Sweet Home Alone 1. Clifford gets a. Then he gets a 2.
Really?
Yeah, I give it
I
a 2.
went higher.
You went higher.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
Yeah.
It's a really cute little movie.
What would you get it?
I said 3.
A 3? No, I give it a 2. I didn't fucks with it.
All right, I had more of a heart than DJ apparently.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Great kids movie though.
Yeah.
Great kids movie.
So if you're thinking of
7 for kids.
plopping one out soon, you got
Watch
something to
Clifford.
watch. You got something to watch.
Yeah, but put it on and then go have sex with your significant other because you're not gonna want to fucking watch it
Unless you're not married yet.
unless you're not married.
Can't do it then. DJ, where can the people find you?
You can find me on D Shots on YouTube. D space shots. I said that like a question.
Yeah.
Because I forgot for a moment. My Instagram is D'Angelo Rucker, DANGELO, Rucker, RUCKER. Facebook is the same name. I always have to fucking say no, but nobody else knows how to spell my fucking name. Facebook is the same name, but there's an apostrophe between the D and the A, and D and the A is capital.
Why don't you just make your name on Facebook DJ? Or do you feel connected?
Because I already have an account under DJ, and that account is shit. So I would have to rebrand that account, but I've already rebranded another
It's
account.
just your personal Facebook.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, no, is it DJ?
No, I'm saying, why isn't it DJ?
That's a great question. I think because it is. I think because in like you can search me. I didn't even realize this. I think you can search me as DJ, and D'Angelo Rucker will come up.
I'm just trying to save you the spelling every time.
Every time. Yeah, see? Look.
Okay. So I guess you can look up DJ.
So I think, let me see. Do I come up?
I mean, I don't know if you could search yourself. You'll probably still come up.
Yeah, you're right. I was fucking stupid. I post vlogs on my YouTube. Comedy vlogs, comedic skits coming up, and some comedy shorts, maybe some drama shorts, and maybe some review stuff. We don't know.
Porn.
I don't know about that.
You can follow me at Chase Cesarian on Instagram. Chill with Chase on Twitter and Letterboxd. And yeah, I'm cooking. This episode got out a little bit later. Mm-hmm. I had a traumatic week. Had a lot going on.
Yeah.
That's some stories for a podcast for a couple years down the line. And then we got some movies coming out. A lot of movies.
A lot
of talking.
So we're busting ass.
We have content coming. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. And
100 subscribers by the end of the year.
100 subscribers by the end of the year, baby.
Yeah, so if
tell your friends, tell your family.
No friend, no family. You like what we got, you like what we say and talk about, and you enjoy our podcast, spread the word.
And if you have no friends or no family, we can be both of those things. So?
I can.
Why not? You don't want to be friends with a stranger?
I wouldn't mind. Would you mind?
No.
No, you wouldn't?
I love people.
Look at him. I hope you cut and post the camera to you.
Well, no, I love people that watch this. Everybody else, I don't know. But maybe.
I love y'all.
Yeah, we love you. And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
If you're outside the country, happy Thursday.
What's in store for the next episode?
We're gonna find out. There's like 3 we were trying to plan out.
Holy shit. So well, in case we don't see you before, I'm sure we're not gonna see you before Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Enjoy your turkey, enjoy your family time, and enjoy your loved ones.
It's a great message. And if you have an Uncle Gino, tell him to go fuck himself at the dinner table.
Okay.
Peace.